Hello. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I just want to try something else. That's why I came all the way. Um, Absolutely do work out. I thank God for that. That work out for me. So I have been trying to make sure that I follow like a diving with my own mail account, of which that I just rectify it right now, and I'm very happy about that. And everything went well, like what I said before, according to what the preach that there be organic on every time. Um, I think they said I'm uneducated fellow, that I have never been to school, that I'm not even educated, of which I accepted that. But the main fact is this, we have to say the truth. How can someone that is not educated can be able to read and write? You know, this is just the way. And over, let me say that, over long time, let me say that for going to 3 years plus now, or 2 years plus, they have made sure that, okay, they close the truth. No one can be able to figure out the truth. And I want to say, I stand up for all black that do understand the meaning of freedom. My name is Usamu Diame Paul, and I was born and brought up in Edo State. And I'm here to say that, in such, I have never seen such thing in my whole entire life before, whereby people just like plotted against people and made sure that they brought people down. I think the last time I checked, it was mother that gave birth to me. Okay, I did not just like fell down from heaven and or for someone to easily to condemn me for what I did not knew anything about. And one thing that I did was this, that they just like from the beginning, they thought that all Africans, all Africa, as long that you came from Africa, you are too stupid, you are too foolish, you don't even know what you're doing at all. But I stand so tall about this that when they talk about education, I'm so proud that I can be able to defend myself with right up and with anything. I'm so proud of my own self for that. And let me analyze this generally. From the beginning, I did not know what transpired. From the beginning, I was not aware of everything that I did. No one called me to say, okay, Osamu Diame, come and sit, let us, there's something that I want to like do. I want you to be involved on it. No one did that to me. Those are the type of people. Do you know the reason why they were closing? They were just like locking the truth, trying to condemn me for people not to be able to find out the truth. Please, anyone that come across this very video should please share it, share it, and spread it. Let it get to certain people, please. Not only watching only my short and I want you people to share this and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Those are people that never want the truth to be out. They just want to kill that, like they want to kill me and kill the truth. That is what they did. And in 2020, I think 23, everything began this way, whereby I came back from network, I was on my own. I just lay on the couch, whereby I heard some certain noise occurring. And when I stood up, I went up to the neighbor to say, please, can you please, you are disturbing. It didn't open, but I knocked. I knocked, but it didn't open. Only what he said, he just like laughed and he called me crazy. And what I heard was just like the voice of her. I opened door, I ran out to make sure that okay, I figured some certain things out. She was not even around that environment, which was plot against me. Um, Let me say it. Ever since then, they have tried to bring Africa what down just because of me, like all African have to go through the pain, you know. And at the end of the day, what I figured out that I was just like standing low in the midst of the fight of my own freedom. And deliberately, they have, let me say it, up to their industry was blocked up to their industry was blocked against me. They have lie against me. Let me say before I was having I think close to about 3,000 on or in 2023 I was having close to about 3,000 on the what's so called on TikTok, whereby the like it was a brutality, what called a brutality, you know. It was just not it was not friendly the way people see it to be. It was not even joke. It was not even a joke that very particular time. It was not a joke. They took it serious as if I committed uh, one highest crime in life, which is painful. And at the end of the day, what I see was like years and years goes by and whereby they twist everything to become a joke. Do you see that? And for me, I was okay. Believe me, I have did everything to make sure that okay, I seek for justice. I cry for justice. I wrote lawyer, whereby they block it. They said at the end of the day, okay, they are the like thank you for watching me. God bless you for watching me. Thank you. Like I have wrote a lawyer. I have wrote the cause. Believe me, there was no justice. Even when I finished paying the lawyer. At the end of the day, the lawyer ran away. So I was just like wondering. And what they were doing is just like they are oppressing me, try to like seize my voice for me not to be able to advocate, for me not to say the truth, for me not to speak the truth. They're just like oppressing me all the time. And up to their system of working, of seeking of job, you know, like they even when good, man. I'm good. I'm not on anything. I'm doing my own stuff. And of their industry. If I seek for a job before you knew, they will find one thing and another. They are still going to be playing the same thing in the industry. Now, my whole proper question is that are they looking for work or they are looking for slavery? That is what came to me because when you look at it, for me, it's like they are looking for slavery. At any time that I want to create, like I want to try to settle, to balance myself, they will create unbalance against me. They will be laughing, joking that this and this. But anybody that understands what I went through won't be joking, won't be laughing. Now today they said it's fine. Do you know what this and this? But still there's no proper settlement. You know, um, I'm called the same. I don't even have paper in the country. I have been here going to let me say 11 years. They have mocked me, so I did not even sign a contract with the same person that is mocking me. I did not sign a contract with him. I did not sign anything with him, but they just like kept on mocking me. And at the end of the day, when they said, I'm not normal human being, no, it's like all about condemnation. Whereby they said, I'm not normal human being, I try to ask a question. Where whereby they said I'm not normal human being. I try to ask a question. Okay, they should be able to call to let a doctor. Where is the doctor that run the test? There's no doctor that run the test. So for me, sometimes it's quite. I think a human being should not be condemned no matter anything. A human being should not be condemned no matter anything, which is painful, you see. So for me, I ask this very question: are they looking for a slavery, or they are looking for work, people to work? Because at the end of the day, you see people they mock, like the way they mock, the way they treat people. Sometimes it's quite cumbersome. I use my own voice. I want people to listen carefully to me, and I'm quite innocent in everything that they have said against me. If it was maybe a joke, the person could have called me to say, okay, sit down, let us talk as men, you know, not going behind my back and stab me. Even up to the date, like they have created extortionists. I think we, the African people, some of us, we are good. It's not every African that you see out there that is not educated, you know. And they just think that okay, African people, they are foolish people, they are stupid, they can read that, they can even write. Yes, it is truth. Some of us we are stupid, you know. I think people being like creating, saying wrong things against me, looking like try to like come into my own private life to use some certain things against me. Nobody have ever really like go into their own private life to try to search to bring any investigation out. They can't dare it. They are too scared of that. You know, it's like at the end of the day, let us treat the Dasky person as a slave. That is one thing that I see. But are we standing up against an oppression, or we just let it slide away? Do you see that now? So at the end of the day, when I think about it, that it's just like a white supremacy. I think it is rightful time that we, the Africa, we truly like stand up for our ourselves, and we stand up against an oppression. What they did is like looking for a slavery. You see now, when you are stupid, then they will claim you will become a slave under them. The first. Now, a proper person, that is a criminal activity. And I condemn it by myself as a Pan-Africanist. That is a criminal activity. That is not a friendly activity. And way back in 2023, mostly everywhere that I went to, there will be a slide of door. A door will be slapped. Boom. Those things happen. Everything that I did, I can be able to narrate it. So, we the African, I want we all to stand up for our ourselves. The freedom of religion was one of the first rights to be protected by law, right? It's probably because for thousands of years we have fought and killed because of it. It's right. It's a protocol. Beautiful. It's a beautifully describe the personal anguish of growing up, learning that others are different from you and trying to respect that difference while still holding fast to your value. But today, when you come in, you see everything like they want to make us worthless. That is what they did. They want to make us worthless. They want to make us like believe that oh, Africa didn't have a what. You know, like I think we should call a snake a snake. When something is wrong, we should call it out and say it out. That is something that I see. And when you look at today, people being oppressed just by one individual When you ask and anybody call this very individual to a table, to a seat, and ask him, did this very guy Osamu Diane sign a contract with you? What did you add against this very guy? He can't even say anything. You see, they are happy that they'll be able to create uh, a criminality something to destroy the Africa people. That is what they did. Now, for me, um, like when you watch the most people that always talk about us heal, about us bad. When you watch them, they are not even better than us. When you watch the same people that try to enslave us, they are not better than us. You know, you will see some of them, they will get to 50 years or 60 years, they don't even have their own personal house. Those are the people that is talking about us heal. The system is not to become rich. It's the fact. The German system is not to become superstitious rich. That is the fact. The German system is to be able to live a normal life like any other individual. You see? So, at the end of the day, those are the people that insult us, but they can't find their own way to the same person that is insulting us to make sure that okay, then they like insulting an innocent soul to make sure that they insulted the person or talk here about the person. No, it just they gave he gave the audience where to be using against a particular person. You see, so I'm proud of myself as an African that I can be able to write, I can be able to read, I can be able to defend myself in any way. So at the end, at the end of this, is like those are the type of people that they love lies more than truth. Okay, and they can't even stand up for their own. Some of them they can't stand up for their own self. And what is an education? If we ask, so whether they say this and this against me, it's, like I am not educated. I think the person that created this thing towards me is not more educated than me. Of which, for instance, that he was an educated person. He could have he could not have still, right? Because that is a stealing, it's a snitch. Thank you guys. I just wanted to use this very particular uh, platform to be able to stretch out some little message. That is what I'm here to do right now. And hello. So you see people be condemned, stoned to death. Those are the type of people. It was created out of resist, not out of love. It was created out of resist, not out of love. That is the particular fact. Okay. So for me, I think I have I have quitted job more than at 20 times, if not more than that. You see? So nobody want to spread the truth. Nobody want to say the truth. Nobody support the truth. Nobody just them. You see? Just the same way. I want to use this very particular platform to ask a question. If Africa is bad, if we are bad, so how many resources does this very country have? Those are the people that their soil are not even good. Those are the people condemning African. We are good, we are superstitious, and God bless us with everything. How many resources do those people have? That is the question. Let us start with the soil. You see? So I think we are good and like we are absolutely good. When you see people that speak about us, it's because they're envying of us. That's why they speak ill of us. You see? And when you look at people, they think that they are superstitious, smart. When, let me say it, I'm still fighting for my freedom up to date. From the beginning, is that when they lie against me and called me a name that I was a gay whereby a vagina was not fine on me. I don't have a dick and a pussy at the same time. I only have dick. Now, someone said he called me a name, called me a particular name. Nobody went to this very person to say, okay, when do you see where do you find this person and what time? Can you provide the detail? There was nothing like that. They just fold their hand. They said it was a joke. It was a joke. Condemning a person was a joke. And I ran away from it. Let me say it. I was seeking for a shelter way back then to see which of the arts that is going to embrace me. When I found, do you know what I did? First of all, what I did is to escalate, boom. They never judge it right. Do you see that now? That is one thing that I see, my people. So the same people that introduce, when you look at it, who introduced an independent to us? Do you see this now? Now, when you check it, which of the people that introduce this to Africa, independent to Africa, the European people, okay? But when you look at it, okay, it's a result of a continental. It's a no single person introduced independent to Africa, but it was the result of a continental independent movement drive by African nationalists. Like Kuruman and others who use various tactical, including political negotiation, okay, and armed resistance to gain freedom from European colonial power. They were our own colony, okay? They were the one that colonized Africa. Now let us. It's a this process known as decolonization accelerated after World War II, gaining momentum from 1960 and leading to the independence of nearly all Africa nation by 1966. Do you see that now? So they are the one. Now when you go more further, it said the desire for self-rule fed by educated Africans who had come into contact with the European ideas. You see that now? So I think, do, do you see that? Contact with the European idea grow into powerful nationalist movement across the continent. Okay? Now when you go further, you are going to see a lot. He said, independence was achieved through both peaceful negotiation and armed struggle, with many nations employing a combination of both strategies. Okay? He said the weakening of European power after World War II. Do you see that now? So those are the, like, let me say, for a long time, and long time, those are the people that have been like, some of them have oppressed us. You see that now? For a long time, some of them they have oppressed and made sure that we cried for a very long time. Now, when you ask them, some Africa have been selected. Some Africans, I repeat myself, some which which of the Africa are selected now? Some of the Africans that have been biased by them. You know? Now, they created unity against us, the African, and speculated it that it is love. Do you see that? And today, they are still the people that is claiming that okay, Africa are not educated. The same that some of us are not educated. Let me tell you, my brother and sister, if you can be able to read to defend yourself, you are educated. It's the fact. So at the end of the day, nobody is coming to write for you to say, please write for me, to beg person, please let me lay down and write for me. No. So I'm proud of my own self, and I'm proud of my own self, man. So I think the same person that creates this same thing against me, it can't defeat me when it comes to writing of English. It's the fact. It can never defeat me when it comes to writing of English. May God bless you all. God is going to bless you. Okay, guys.